Let your living water flow over my soul.
Welcome to In Search for Wellness, and I trust that you'll find some gemstone towards your wellness in this channel. This channel is generated and developed by Eden Cellular Wellness Solutions, whose mission is to develop and seek out wellness solutions that influence us at the cellular level, influence us at the foundational place of our cells.
Let your Holy Spirit come and take control of every situation that has troubled my mind.
Kenya is a very beautiful country. Kenya is a beautiful country, and I love my country, Kenya. It's a country of very wonderful and very beautiful people. An African country within the tropics, an independent nation with a capacity to provide wholesome foods for its people. Kenya has a great variety of fruits. Visit all her markets and every stud on the countryside. You'll find so many fruits and vegetables, and also tubers and roots and grains and legumes. Kenya is a country with abundance of variety of great foods. Great foods. Kenya has a great variety of fruits and vegetables, nuts, wholesome starches directly from the plants, an abundance of legume supplies and sauces, and a lot of sunshine for vitamin D.
Unto you I roll.
Kenya is a country with a very broad resource of wholesome foods, vegetables, carbohydrate foods, grains, fruits, nuts, name it. And if you travel in every part of the country, in every marketplace, one would be astounded by the greatness of this country's food supply. And Kenyans should not die of degenerative diseases. Research scientists have told us that degenerative diseases are developing in our bodies because of our lifestyle. And the major player of lifestyle factors is our diet and also our metabolic rate. How fast is our metabolism? Are we active? Are we walking? Are we working our bodies out? Are we giving our bodies good enough workout continuously, not only once a week, but continuously? What kind of starches are we eating? What kind of proteins are we eating? What kind of fats are we eating? Are we eating enough fruits? Are we eating enough vegetables? Kenyan culture, food culture, we know that Kenyan food culture has been influenced greatly by modern civilization. And diet are the nutrients that we send into our cells. Our cells will always work with what we said. If we don't send the complete range of nutrients, it means that the efficiency of the cells will be affected, and that will influence the wellness of the cells and the integral wellness of the whole body. The body has over 100 trillion of cells. And if all these cells are operating in wellness, it means that they are also generating wellness for our whole body. And they will give us longevity, long life. Our forefathers did not die of degenerative diseases. It is appalling. We are saying it is a very sorrowful status in this country. And we must say that at times that people reach a point of saying, kind of giving up to a bad situation. You find that people may give in to a bad situation, to be controlled by bad situations, by oppressive situation, by destructive situation, when they realize that there's no way of finding a solution or bringing a solution or creating a solution themselves. Our forefathers did not die of degenerative diseases. Our parents, the age of my parents and my grandparents have croaked and died at the age of 100 years. Over 100 years. And I know that many Kenyan parents and grandparents have reached 90 years and 100 years. And so this means that Kenyans have had a good heritage in health, and good things have been passed to us by our forefathers. We know that our parents worked hard. They worked hard in manual work, in the fields for many hours. We know that our parents and our grandparents, they ate wholesome foods, wholesome starches, with traditional grains. And they lived a long, long time. Their cells remained healthy and generated wellness for them, and they lived a long, long time. In the present generations, it is not working out that way. I thought that longevity was automatic, and I would expect that people would continue living a long time because of our experience with our grandparents and our parents and our great-grandparents. We'd have expected that longevity is automatic and people will automatically live a long life. But the scenario in this age tells us otherwise, that longevity is not automatic. Longevity is not automatic. That people, every person, every family, every child, every young person, every parent, every grandparent, people have to work hard. People have to put their minds into their health, into their wellness, into their lives. And we must know that longevity and wellness is not automatic.
My soul, let your Holy Spirit come and take control of every situation that has troubled my mind.
Within those generations of our parents and the generations of our grandparents and great-grandparents, these generations are people who lived for a very long time. They lived up to 90 and 100 years. But when we compare this to the present three generations, we see that there is a shortage in longevity by almost 35 years. People are dying at 65. People are dying at 70. People are dying at 55, at 50, at 45 of degenerative diseases that were never a mention in the generations of my parents and their parents. And so longevity seems to be cut short by almost 30 to 35 years. So we are living 30 to 35 years short of the capacity of our cells to give us 90 years of active life. So Kenyans, like other African nations within the tropics, with all the available grains and vegetables and wholesome starches, wholesome grains, legumes, and nuts, and a lot of sunshine, Kenyans should not be downgraded in their health, in their wellness, by these catastrophic diseases. Wellness deteriorates with time if it is not nurtured, if we don't give our bodies the correct nutrients, if you only consume only one type of nutrients like excess carbohydrates, or we say we are not going to eat carbohydrates, we are only going to eat fruits and vegetables and avoid the proteins and the carbohydrates, or we just say we are going to eat only proteins and vegetables, wellness will surely deteriorate, because what is provided for the cells to work on is not balanced, and a broad range of nutrients are required. Broad range of nutrients are required for the cells to generate wellness. Our bodies are made up of over 100 trillion cells. And the healthy working of these cells generate for us wellness. Our parents and their grandparents, they lived long, active lives and died at good old age. I have grown surrounded by wonderful grannies who continued working hard in their gardens, in their shamba, and they cooked their own food. It is our individual responsibility to take care of our wellness. We can no longer assume that it will happen. It will not happen. We will be surprised at 40, at 50, at 60, when our bodies start failing. We have the opportunity, the knowledge is available for us to do what each one of us is supposed to do to help ourselves generate wellness. According to the scientific research in modern times, scientists are giving every individual the key to wellness. And we are being told the key to wellness is in our hands. All we need is to seek the necessary information, acquire the necessary information, and take the relevant action. In search for wellness, and Eden Cellular Wellness Solutions seeks to provide us with wellness solutions that help us at cellular level. Wellness solutions that will help our cells to generate wellness and longevity for each one of us. You are welcome. And please remember to subscribe.